Behind that ridge. Any further response?
No. Must be a fault. Still must have knocked down the communicator area or something.
Yes, I've heard your theories. The power, the transmat, the communication systems, everything has fail-safes.
So why did we lose contact?
I don't know. That is what we're checking. Survey team to base. Hogan here. We've come back. Request entry. Well, it was a long shot.
If that door won't open, we'll be stuck outside. What a place to die.
Looks like we got lucky then.
We gotta get this damn helmet off.
Wait! Look at the levels. Life support's gone. No oxygen, temperature 100 below.
They must have been holed. Hope they got to the teleport in time.
Oh. They didn't get out.
Frozen solid. Must have happened quickly. Nobody had time to get out or send the distress beacon. Is this everyone?
Pretty much. Can't see Carl, but...
Look! Dr. Cooper. She used to sit with me in the refectory.
Won't anymore. Everything's gone from survey records. Wilkin, I've found Carl.
Carl?
It's not pretty. He's been... flattened.
Be seated. The state of Uva Beta Uva 5 versus Jarrigan Volt. I have accepted the evidence submitted by the defense and prosecution. Computer records for November 3rd indicate that the accused, whilst intoxicated, murdered the unfortunate Victor Rebus.
No! The records were faked! I never went near him!
Furthermore, witnesses testify to separate sightings of the accused in the area. I therefore conclude the charge tested and true, and find the defendant guilty.
I'm being framed! It's a setup!
Volt! You were allowed to rebuild your life following multiple periods of incarceration. Your talents as a mineralogist made you a valuable asset. But you betrayed your employer's trust by becoming involved in a drunken brawl. Such behavior cannot be excused. In due course, you will be taken to a justice chamber where your particles will be dispersed. May the universe or any deity you believe in have mercy upon your soul.
I didn't do it! It's a sentinel! He split me up! He wants me out of the way!
That concludes today's session.
A patch of yellow.
He's got it in for me! The sentinel! I didn't do it!
Oh, sounds like Death Corridor has a new resident.
Splash of green here. Oh, splendid, splendid!
The painting proceeds satisfactorily, Mr. Stokes.
Oh, very satisfactory. You sit so well.
Gerald had me sit for many portraits. They were all frightful, of course.
Gerald? Which one was he? Number 3? The little something extra in the sandwiches?
No, dear, Gerald was number 5. I pushed him off a train. You're thinking of Arthur. Oh, such a sweet boy. Very nearly felt guilty that time, but he was a fussy little thing. Wouldn't eat his crusts, you see. That must be how I got the idea.
Wicked creature.
Mrs. Naomi Blakemore, it is time to face your punishment.
Oh, Mr. Stokes hasn't completed his portrait.
Oh, another hour, Margot, please.
You know procedure. Once termination has been scheduled, it can't be delayed.
How uncivilized. So typical of the world today. Rush, rush, rush. A pleasure meeting you, Mr. Stokes.
Oh, the pleasure is all mine. In an environment such as this, taste and refinement are rarely to be found.
Goodbye, then.
Hey-ho. I suppose I can complete it later from memory, although it will lack verisimilitude.
Now, according to all laws of probability, this will be a 7. 3.
Bad luck. You've landed in the penal mines of Carthos.
Bad luck, not at all. It was a tactical move.
A tactic to lose the game?
No, obviously I can't tell you what it is, or it will cease to be effective.
I'm sure.
Request operation of random number generator, Mistress.
I'll roll the dice for you, yes.
6. That was mine.
Well done. A hyperspace wormhole. 1,000 credits.
Congratulations, appreciated, Mistress.
We've landed.
Hold on, we're in the middle of a game.
Well, it's safer to check.
Romana, your trouble is you can't focus on one thing at a time. Your mental processes are all over the place.
A cave. Doesn't look very promising. Still, best to take a look.
K9, you're going to have to play for her.
5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh.
Mistress Romana has returned to Galactic Center. That places her 1 turn from potential victory.
Really? Victory, eh? I'd better go after her. She probably already needs rescuing.
Analysis of previous incidents indicates you are 2.49 times more likely than the Mistress to need assistance upon leaving this vessel.
Nonsense, K9. I'm perfectly capable of looking after myself. Wait here. Stay on guard.
Affirmative, Master.
Good dog.
Master,
And don't say I told you so. Ooh.
instruction noted. Linguistic sequence, I told you so, erased from phraseology bank.